going to tell you how to make apps using MIT App Inventor. For this, no prerequisite is needed. If someone is familiar with Scratch, it's the same thing. Okay, let's go to your browser and search for MIT App Inventor. Click on the first link that appears. Now, even if you are first time, no, don't worry, I will let you know how to log in and all. So go create here. So create apps. Now see, basically when you try to log in for the first time, it will ask you for choose an account. So I will go for this. So I accept the terms for service. So when you open for the first time, it will appear like this. It will ask something. So don't press OK. So I'll show you everything. So now it will be looking like this. So if you have done some few projects before, that will appear in our previous file. There are You can do many things, like you can connect to cloud, you can store from cloud, like that. There are many uses of this app. It is very simple. So to create new project, start new project, you can name something. Like in this tutorial I will show you how to do drawing app. So simple drawing app. Okay, so here it's preferred that you should not use some spaces, so just underscore. Okay, so it will appear like this. Now double click on it. This window will appear here. Let's get familiar with the what are the things that are present here. One is palette, viewer, components, properties, media. So in the palette we have different things that, for a simple understanding, these are like action, but some are user interface buttons, like buttons, checkbox, like that. Layouts, media, drawing and animation, maps, sensors, social media, storage, connectivity, Lego parts, experimental and extensions are those where we can go and add some few extensions. For example, for notification and all, we have to add a few extensions from the online. Here, okay, let's in the viewer section we'll find what are the, like, we can see the basically like preview of what you're doing. Here there will be tablet, monitor, font size. Next, here in the component sections, what are the components that are added from the user interface, it will be appearing here. For example, if I add a button, like how to add is like click and drag. So all this can be appearing here. Image. Okay, so next here we have these. You can rename them if you feel comfortable to. Um, of using the same names, it's fine. If you want to change it to something else, we can rename it. Okay, and also if you want to delete this, delete. And if you want to add some files like images and all, we can upload these files. Okay, and also next in the property section, here we will find all the different parameters, like the position of screen. For example, if you use the button here, so for the button properties there are like the text, how the text on the button, how it will, for example, the text is here, so change the text for button. For example, mm, let's take okay, so basically I won't use all this I am telling you, because there. This is like for basic tutorial for now. In the further videos I will explain everything in detail. So here see it's changed to draft. You can change the text to font, bold, italic and all. So you can change the size, like so. Here one thing, if you observe this, basically the buttons will be, suppose if you want to use a button like it and it covers the entire horizontal screen like that, then you can do it here. So for example, if you want to change the height of the button, you can type the pixels or the percentage of the screen you want to cover the screen, like basically the vertical height. If it is automatic, it will choose the default size. If it is in fill parent and press OK, the height fill parent is the vertical height, it will cover the entire vertical height. If you use the width as fill parent, entire screen will be covered. So this is one thing that is important for now. Next thing is an image. So for you can also import some images to appear over here. Basically choose some files that are suitable, because if you use some large size, sometimes the image get cropped. So it's better to see the dimensions and of this button and choose a respective image. Next, shapes. So you can see it is like some rounded corners. So it's fine. Hmm. Hmm. So rounded, rectangular, oval. You can experimental. So next thing is like alignment. The text alignment is like if it's 0, 1, 2, they are like if it is 0, it will be on the left side. If it is its center, so basically how it works, right? So here the box is this, okay. So it will appear over here like this action, this button inside this box is in the center only. Basically it will check around this green box. So for example, hmm, hmm, understand it. So if you want to change this button entirely, then you have to go for the screen and then change. So okay, right, like this. So right alignment, understand it. If you want to make this button center, both press and center, it will be. So for now leave it as such. So basically I covered these things. Now get to build an app. Delete. Okay. So for our drawing app we need some see, I told you some palettes, right? So for drawing app, go to drawing and animation. Basically when you are drawing we need some canvas. Okay, so we'll usually draw paintings and all on a canvas, right? So go to drawing and animation, you'll find a canvas over there, drag it, place it over here. So if you observe this screen is very, this canvas, basically this green border defines these palettes, okay. So when you open the app, it will be this size one. So we need the entire screen as our canvas. So change the dimension. So how can you change entire screen? Go to height, automatic, keep it to fill parent, same like width also, fill parent, okay. So this screen is like entire screen is our canvas. Next, so now we need some blocks. Actually this is a designer preview. If you want to draw for a see, if you want to keep some actions like what and all it has to do, then go to blocks, and here in the block section you can see the palettes that are added to the screen or will appear over here. So first go to the canvas one. So basically it is like a scratch only. Okay, if someone is familiar with the scratch, it will be more easy. Basically so for a new users also, it's scratch is very easy, you can learn. uh, it will be looking similar, like there will, these are like building blocks. Okay, no need of coding, it will be very understandable. So let's go into like place when canvas is dragged first, then inside it there are few blocks here: start x, start by, previous x, previous y, current x, current y, like this. So there are two ways like to get here. See, I will show you. Wait, now go to procedures in the sorry, in the canvas, go to call draw line. Okay, so call draw line, place it over here. Next, see, I want like these are like uh, x1 y1 x2 y2. So how it will work is, this x1 y1 are the initial points, like, or the starting points. Okay, so for example, if this is the canvas, so how we will draw? When you will click and draw, right? So basically this is our previous values to the current position. This is okay, so the same way it will work. So these are the x1 y1 coordinates, these are x2 y2 coordinates, previous, current. So basically, so what you have to do, we have to place here the previous value. So previous we can do here, click here and drag. um, Otherwise, what, how can you get this is, go to variables, get, drag. Here you can choose current text, or you can go with like this also, anything is fine. So basically this is over. Now here too I will show you in my mobile how can you go. So my phone is will appear. Mm. So how, there are two ways. One thing is you can directly install that app inside your phone, or what we can do is you can just see the preview. After that, if you satisfied with this, then you can. So first of all, what you have to need is this MIT app inventor. So you can find it in the Play Store. MIT AI2 companion. Okay, you can download it. So open it. So it will ask for connect with code, scan QR code. So basically, if you want to just see the preview, here go to connect AI companion. So you have to scan. I have kept previous X only, so you have to change to previous file. Sorry. Now let's check it. So, now, okay, let make sure a window will pop up that you have been disconnected. So, so you can see, you can draw something. You can draw it. So basically now let's see how to install the app. So previously we have done just saw the preview, how to see the preview in the mobile. Now let's see how to install your app. So now go to build. So you can find here, okay, build. There are two ways: the APK to my computer, or for the app directly in your mobile. So go to this. So you will get loading. So here the QR code has appeared. So next, let's scan this. Scan QR code. Here it will open browser. This is okay. Now open, install. So basically when you try to install, it will say it is harmful, but press install anyway. So now press open. So actually now let's see, is it working? So basically now this app is into our mobile now. So see, you can see the sketch app. So now whenever we want we can do it. So pressing up and we can draw something. Thank you for watching. Do share my videos, so like my videos and do subscribe for more. Thank you.